Not yet. I see it on Tank Talks.
Good. Good.
Did you go on my personal one too?
Mm-hmm.
It's there.
Okay. Here we go. Here we go. 5, 4, fading on 3, 2, 1. Tank top. You are hot.
What up, lookers and lovers? Did you miss your girl? I know last week y'all was all ready for this crack in the bro code, but guess what? We had some technical difficulties that were out of our control
Mm-hmm.
for the entire studio. But we back like we never left, and we're about to get down to Nate. I hope you guys had an amazing weekend. Look, we got a lot of shit to cover. We missed a whole week. A lot has happened. So I'm just gonna fast forward and go through it real quick, okay? Since the last time I saw you guys, we celebrated um, my grandson's baptism. What else did we had? We had St. Patrick's Day. Guys, if you miss celebrating, if that's your thing to do, I know, not all of us are Black Irish, but some of us celebrate everything like me. Okay, I just celebrate. I think life is too short. Fuck it, let's just do it. So there were a lot of people out. People were out at bars. People were out at the parade, which I was. It was an amazing time. I hate you guys had to miss the videos and the pictures and stuff. I had that, but it would have made my show go on and on and on tonight. So I just thought I'd just recap and tell you guys it was an amazing time. It was really, really fun. So let's fast forward. What the fuck y'all been doing? I've been seeing y'all out in these streets getting it on, doing your thing, and I ain't mad at you. We got a lot of stuff we have to talk about. But before we do, let's go over this quick disclaimer so we get it. What's understood does not need to be explained. But what I want to say is this, okay? Let's show them. Tank Talks assumes no responsibility or liability for any views or opinions of our guests in this content of this show, which means that they can say and do what the fuck they want to do. You guys, it's just entertainment. Please be advised that all topics and or conversations are intended for informative entertainment purposes only. Okay? Let's just get that right. Okay? Let's get that out of the way. You guys know we grown as hell around here. Today won't be the day that we got the pastor and the deacon and Sister Ura up in here. We're going to talk about the bro code. I know I said cracking the bro code, if that's something that we could do, but we're going to talk about it a little bit. But before we do, there was something that I thought was really interesting. And I know all of y'all saw, Sierra and her husband, Russell, when they were actually going to this party, the vanity. Come on now. You guys see, y'all know what it was. Everybody had something to say, right, Ozell? Everybody had something to say. It's okay, you can talk. I know you over there. Because everybody had something to say about this. Everybody had something to say about this. I get it if you're a nun, you Jehovah's Witness, you just ain't the person that's going to wear this. You're not the man that wants to see your woman in this. I get it. Everybody had an opinion, and respectfully so. So here's mine, okay? Because it's my fucking show, and I can say what I want. But I just want to know, what's the difference? And can we bring up a few of the pictures of the other people that attended the party? This was a themed party, okay? This was an all-out, sheer kind of sassy party. I really don't remember the name of the theme, but look at these people. These people, to me, they look amazing.
They call Bear Essence.
Who?
Bear Essence.
Bear Essence.
Yeah.
So I'm getting word from the studio that this was Bear Essence type of Vanity Fair parties. And if you know Vanity Fair, if you don't keep up with them, do your homework. They're always doing something edgy. They're always doing something that's themed. If you haven't read Vanity Fair or seen any of their articles, just read it. It's a really interesting type of content. Their newsworthy information is really cool. But look at this, guys. Okay, I get it that oh, she got some fur on. I get it that that this is not something that you would normally wear. But to say that the woman is a slut or a whore, or to call this man less than a man or a wimp because he allowed his wife and let's reiterate, okay? His wife, right? This was his wife. This is his wife. If he's standing next to her, who are we to say what his thoughts are, or he looks like he's unhappy? Now, come on, y'all go too far. I think sometimes we try to make something out of nothing. We just need some shit to talk about. If he's allowing her to wear this, or I shouldn't even say allow. I'm sure that he's happy standing next to her. I just think just because I'm the type of woman that would wear something like this doesn't make me any less whole of a woman than someone who wouldn't. Okay. So for you guys to really bash this woman when clearly there were other people there, I didn't see anybody else's names in topics. And for the most part, who really gives a shit what somebody wears? That's her prerogative. She can wear what she wants. She's an adult. She didn't think twice about putting that on, because with a body like that, you really don't have to think twice. So when people come to the forefront and really just try to, you know, bash and discourage people. Like, I saw men that I knew talking about Russell as if he was less than a man because he stood next to his wife in that outfit. Now to degrade this guy's manhood, I thought it was really disrespectful, because just because someone will do something that you won't do doesn't make them any less than you. So I think there's a lesson to be learned here. I thought they looked hot as fuck, but that's just my opinion and my 2 cents. So now that we got past that, let's get to the most recent weekend recap. As you know, sometimes my weekends are full of excitement. Sometimes they're not. Sometimes y'all don't know what the fuck I'm doing because I ain't saying nothing. But every weekend I'm typically working, and then I get out and about a little bit. So this weekend, Friday, I went to a friend of mine, CJ, opened a new venue in Dallas on Midway. A lot of you may know this venue. It's the old Fox and Hound on the corner of Rosemead and Midway. So it is now Echo Dallas. So I went by to family and friends night to talk to CJ and see her and congratulate with her and celebrate with her. There were a lot of people there. It was amazing. Let me tell you guys something. There's a shortage of grown folks venues in every part of town. So the fact that she took this venue, opened it up, and it is state of the art. It's really, really nice. The food was amazing. You guys got to go try it. There's me and CJ. CJ's awesome. I don't know if you guys, if you were in any type of industry, if you remember Beamers and Park Avenue, CJ pretty much ran that place over there with Dario. So CJ's amazing. Congratulations, girlfriend. I'm super proud of you. When you guys have a chance, go by and check out Echo Dallas when they open next week. They'll be open Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays to start. And then after that, they're going to move into a full schedule. So also, I celebrated my niece Jessica's birthday on Saturday. There she is. Hello, Niecy Poo. I love you. I don't know that she's watching, but we did that on Saturday. And then on Sunday, I celebrated a couple of friends' birthday. First of all, let me apologize. Tanya Berry, I don't know if you're watching this. I know you're probably out. I saw you were eating with Lisa earlier. And your stink ass and said nothing about tacos, but I just want you to know I saw what you were doing. And it's cool though, but I missed pictures with you, Tanya, at your birthday party. But here's a picture of me and Lisa. Happy early birthday, Lisa. I think her birthday's coming up too this week. And then we also had a lot of the girls were there. We were out, and there was not a shortage of outfits at the party. A lot of these people were transplants and came from another birthday party. Wow. There were plenty of birthdays. I don't know about y'all, but I don't want my friends not to have no more birthdays, but I'm going to have to miss some shit because it's a lot of birthdays in March and April, come springtime. I'm still going to celebrate y'all, but I be tired as fuck. And I love y'all, and I have to miss some of the stuff. but I know it's a good time with all of y'all, really. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a little break, and we're gonna get this thing started. So when I come back, joining me is gonna be Mr. Faith Shop himself, Mr. Ozil Graham. And if you live in this city and a couple of other cities and you don't know who Ozil Graham is, you're gonna find out. So you guys hold on. We're gonna talk about the bro code. So it's plenty of people have plenty of shit to say. So when we come back, we're gonna take a pause for the cause. We're gonna get to it. We'll see you guys in a minute.
Hold on. Here, you are hot.
And we back like we never left. Thank you guys for joining us. For those of you who are just hopping on, this is Tank Talks with your girl Hortencia, aka Tank. Joining me right now is Mr. Ozil Graham. Welcome.
Well, thank you. Thank you for having me on Tank Talk.
Welcome to the show, honey. It's my pleasure. Thank you for joining us. Let's say hey to a few people real quick. Hey Bianca. Hey Delight. Okay, everybody's on. Hey, my daddy is on. Hey daddy. Been a while. I didn't even know you had Facebook. But okay. Hey April. Hey Lacey. Hey Maurice. Hey you guys. I appreciate you guys hopping on. This is going to be so exciting. Share. Tell the guys we're on because I know they had a lot of shit to say. Thank you guys so much. So, Mr. Ozil Graham, how are you?
I'm great.
Mr. Flashy and Fried.
I mean,
what are the glasses that you had on?
Look, I'm just, look, y'all don't even know. This is, man, you look all over down this way. You see everything. You see Oak Cliff. You see down South Dallas. You see Lycos stuff. The Soto, Duncanville. You see everything right here.
Huh?
Oh, yeah.
We have a really good view over here.
Look, this right.
It's really nice.
This ain't no cheap stuff around here.
Welcome to the penthouse, honey.
Yeah.
Yes, welcome to the penthouse.
Yeah.
So look here. Why don't you, for the people who don't know, I don't know what rock they've been hiding under, no pun intended, but why don't you tell us who you are and what you do?
I always have a problem with telling who I am.
Let's just tell. Let's just go for it. We unscripted around here. Just tell us a little something about you, who you are, where you're from, and what you do. And later we're going to get into the nitty gritty of what you got going on. But for now, let's do a short form of it.
So I was born in Detroit, Michigan, moved to Southeast Missouri when I was 12 years old. I graduated high school there, joined the military. After the military, I got out, went to Arkansas, got my license, moved to Dallas, and I've been here 21 years. And I just moved to this city. And when I first came to Addison, Texas, I saw so much opportunity here. And 25 years later, being up in this penthouse suite right here, it shows that all my hard work paid off.
Paid off. So you moving on up.
They know who I am now.
You moving on up. Trust me, a lot of people know who you are. Okay, a lot of people know who you are. So tell us about your business. Like, what's your business?
So I own a chain of barbershops called the Fade Shop. It was actually one of my dreams when I was in the Army. I started in 1996 with just a wooden sign, and I knew I wanted to get out and open up my shop. So 9 years after getting out the Army, I opened up my first shop, and 20 years later, I have 3 locations. I just closed down my 4th location. So I have 3 locations now, and I also have a hair product line called At Ease Hair and Skincare.
Which, if they don't know, they will know at the end of this show what At Ease is. So right. There's his logo, guys. So let's get into it, right? Let's talk about a little something, okay? Let's talk.
A little something.
So I thought when thinking about and when having you on the show, I thought, who else to talk about is somebody who talks to men and women, but mostly men, all day long about everything. You've got years of conversations and secrets and things about the code in your bank up there. Like, let's talk about it. Bro code. So, bro code, I want you to give me your definitions, but in popular culture, the bro code is a friendship etiquette to be followed among men, or more specifically among members of the bro subculture. Okay? Yeah. Tell us what your definition of the bro code is.
If they tell you, don't tell nobody else. It's, you know,
That's code.
that's code. You know, if they trust you with this information, then they should allow you who to tell this information to.
Okay.
And if they say, if they call, if they come, you don't know.
Okay.
So like BMF would say, death before dishonor, and that's really the bro code: death before dishonor.
Okay.
Now, I don't know how many. That's probably why I ain't got too many bros like that.
Yeah, because they would they want to fuck with you because you're too serious about your code.
Oh my!
But hey, I get it. So tell me this. So has there ever been a time when you specifically like felt like you didn't uphold the bro code, or you had to up your code, ethic? Like, has there ever been a time when you were like you fell a little short with the code and you learned from that lesson?
Well, I probably did at some point. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But one of the things with me, what I try to do is do exactly what I say I'm going to do. So be a man of integrity. If I say I'm going to be your friend, no matter what time you call, I'm picking up the phone. No matter where you are, I'm coming to get you.
I like
what
that.
I mean? But I want the same thing in return. So if I'm more of a friend to you than you are to me, then I think that's going to be lopsided, and I just going to kind of like fall back into my space, because you'll always be there for them. But
you'll always end up with the short end of the stick.
Right.
So I know for me with women, so I'm like this. I know that I bring something different to the table than this friend to the left.
Mm-hmm.
Something different. It doesn't have to be any more, but it's something different, and it's valuable to that person. So I feel like I don't need them to give me exactly what I give them, but in their way of showing love to me, I need them to give the equal value. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, definitely.
And whatever it is, because I feel like anybody in my life, I get something from them, and I don't mean I gotta have something from them. What I mean is they serve a purpose in my life, some shape, form, or fashion. I just don't fuck around people, just fuck around people. I just don't. I don't care how many people you see me with or see me speaking to people. Like, you have a lot of friends. I know a lot of people.
Right.
Okay. Does that work the same when it comes to men?
No, it definitely does, because just like over the past 20 plus years I've been in Dallas, and meeting you a long time ago. I'm talking about like the Bronco Bowl days.
Forever ago.
You know what I mean?
Forever ago.
So people, they see you, but they don't know you.
Okay.
People will admire you from a distance, and once they get close to you, they will start having animosity towards you. So you have to be careful with who you bring close to you, because why are they really there?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So
exactly.
So you really have to be careful with that. So when you ask that question, I'm very careful about who I let in my circle.
Right. In your space.
Very, very,
which
very,
you,
very
which you should be. Which you should be,
yes.
Right? Which you should be.
Yes.
So tell me this. When it comes to code, how much experience have you had, which I know you had the experience, with someone breaking the code when it came to you?
You know, it happened a couple of times. It happened. It happened one time with
Please share.
Yeah, I'm gonna share this. It happened one time with my kid's mother. She came into town. She found something at the house, and she said,
"And what did she find?"
You know, she found one of them gold packages.
Okay.
The big gold package.
Okay.
So
okay.
So I throw that out to that.
The big. Wait a minute.
No,
The big gold.
the big gold.
Like, what do you mean the big gold?
The big gold.
The box or
no?
You know?
I'm talking about that one. That package about that big.
Whatever.
Hey, she found that.
So you're saying no? Just kidding.
Right. So and what happened was when she asked about it, I said it was one of my friends. Well, she ended up calling the friend and he didn't know anything about it.
You hadn't told him yet.
No, but it's one of those type
He didn't
of
know
things.
he had been over there fucking at your house. He didn't know.
Right, but it wasn't even him. I didn't put it on him. I put it on his young son.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Just like it was, he came through. He said he needed something, so I went on and
okay.
whatever. So, but he didn't know. So that kind of, you know what I mean?
Led to a lot of misunderstanding.
Right.
Okay.
And I don't want to say that it. I don't know, because my whole thing was, if anybody from your side of town called me,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what they're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And if they said it was such and such, oh yeah, okay, yeah, I remember. Because it's kind of like, if they said it was X, Y,
That
and Z,
person, right?
right? Then
you know,
you just roll with
you
it.
know what it is,
You-
because we kind of, and ladies, we'll get to our show, but I thought the men's part to me was very intriguing, because I love men, but we have that rule too.
Oh no,
where
y'all
you just
definitely got
fucking
it.
go with it, right?
Ooh.
So y'all have that too, where so if somebody calls and said, "Girl, I was just," can you tell him that I was with you on Tuesday, or we went to the club, whatever, be like, yeah.
That I experienced that. I'm talking about lying all the way to the end. Just lie. I'm
So
like,
do you have four buddies right now? 4.
me?
Do you have 4 right now that you could call and they will back you up if you need it? Or at least 3.
You know,
Hey,
and
Trevor, how you
it's sad.
Huh?
I
I'm
do.
all right. I'm doing
but
the
I
show. We
don't.
got in.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Uh-huh.
If my phone rings,
Yeah. Did you get it?
I'm gonna answer it.
Okay.
It's not like that. So if I get called and I'm like, you got one phone call,
Right.
and that's
Let
it.
me, yeah.
Shoot, I'm in trouble. I
You're in
might.
trouble.
I need to
You
call.
might
I'm
not.
gonna call 911 because
So
they
you
can
really
answer the
don't,
phone.
you really don't have that?
Okay.
No,
You don't have one
You get
person?
something to eat?
One person, Ozell. Come
no,
on now.
no. I did, but
Yeah, I eat
then
something I get home.
Friendship got dissolved?
it didn't get dissolved. But it just when you
Right.
see something,
Okay.
you see it for what it is.
Yeah, that's true.
When you hear something, you take it for what it is, because
Okay, you tell me what you
listen
get,
to
and
what
I'll call
somebody
you for
tell
that.
you.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I'm just I was born only. I'm an only child.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? So I'm cool with being with me.
Okay.
I love me. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
I never see you with groups of guys. I see you,
You really,
talking to everybody, of
Right.
course, because you know everybody. But I never see you like with groups of guys, and I guess that kind of works. That because I don't necessarily have to be with anybody. I just enjoy the company of other people, and if my friends are like me, I enjoy their company, so they enjoy my company. So I don't have to travel in packs. I actually travel alone to everywhere. Like I go places by myself. Some of my friends are like, "How do you do that?" Because that's what I like to do.
yeah.
So you don't have a person.
No, I mean, yeah. It's sad.
Well, look, I can disguise my voice anytime you like.
You ain't gotta do
Yeah.
that.
I can disguise my
You
voice
really don't.
anytime
You
you
don't
like.
have to do that. Why? Because I got a friend in North Carolina, a female friend. Now, if I call, she be like, "Hey, what's going on?" And she'll, if she needs to call me back, she'll call me back.
Mhm.
But 8.5 times out of 10, she gonna answer that phone.
That's good.
Right. But
That's
she's
good.
a female.
That's okay.
And-
She's
and-
there.
And,
At least you got that.
right. And if
At least
any
you have that.
any woman I'm dealing with come in the picture, this one right here, I don't play about this one right here.
Well, it's your bestie.
This is my best.
Hey,
Yeah.
if people have got to have besties in their life, and respectfully so. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Respectfully. So, did you and your bestie used to date?
We kicked it.
Okay, that's another show.
Yeah, I mean, definitely another
Okay.
show.
Okay.
Can you still be friends after you
Okay.
kick it?
Yes.
Well, you
Yes.
can.
And be
Yes.
told that any woman comes in my life, I will
Yeah.
play about this one.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
You don't play about that one.
Okay.
Because they're gonna come and go,
Okay.
but
But maybe one's not gonna go so fast
they're not, because she's actually, she will coach them.
when it comes to you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I don't know if I need coaching when it comes to my man. I appreciate the intel.
It's a lot.
I appreciate the intel, but I don't know about coaching.
There's a lot of women out there. You might need to do some coaching thing.
I need to do it.
And you
think so?
already know,
I know a little something about being single and
I'm
fucking with no.
But I'm telling you, Tank, you look, trust me.
I'm no expert at a lot of things.
Coming soon, Tank's relationship
advice,
coaching,
right?
Advice and coaching. I'm telling you.
And I'm gonna do it for the low. No,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
So
Look, a lot of guys had stuff to say about the code. So Don, let's see what some of the people. Let's see what some of the people had to say about the bro code. Like, because I was like leery. Like, do men really have a fucking code? Because sometimes y'all act like y'all don't. You know, people just be out here doing bullshit. Okay, Brian said, my code is universal. Treat people how you want to be treated. If I feel like I have to state codes or tell you how to behave, then we probably won't be around each other. And I understand what he's saying. Like, dude, what's understood don't need to be explained, right?
Listen, Blackberry said it best.
And it was?
You know Blackberry.
Yeah.
You remember Blackberry?
I remember Blackberry.
Blackberry said what's understood, Ozell, does not need to be explained.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, Blackberry was awesome.
Man, Blackberry, he
rest in heaven.
Rest in heaven, Black.
Oh my God.
I was just thinking about him the other day.
Yeah, such a good guy.
Yes,
such a good guy. Such a good guy. Come on, let's see what somebody else had to say. Because like I said, I didn't think that like men had a code because y'all just be all over the place. Okay, Absalom said, don't date a chick, then go follow her ex-dude. A guy who dates my ex-wife started following me on IG. That's not G at all. It's fucking weird. Okay, it's weird. It's weird. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he was looking to see what her ex was like so he could kind of, try to figure some shit out because people like to think, oh, you'll never find another me or you'll never have and that's a whole nother show. Like, no, that's not true because they've probably already been through a whole bunch of yous and they still don't know how to act. So what do you think about that? Like being weird?
Yeah, he was probably just trying to see if that kid looked like him.
If the kid looked like him.
That was man, let me follow up see if the kid look like him.
Right. He's been around before, right?
Right. He tried
this ain't his first rodeo.
He tried to dispute that child's birth.
Right. This is not his first rodeo. Let's see what somebody else had to say. Done.
Oh, okay, here we go.
Okay, Dale said there should always be unwritten codes based on moral character, but a lot of people don't play by the same rules. What do you think?
No, they don't. I had a guy worked at my barbershop one time, and I was dating a girl, and she was actually she was staying with me, and she was getting ready to move out into her own place. And when she announced that she was getting her own place, then he started texting her.
What?
Right. And I'm like,
what? What in the...
Right. And I'm sitting there looking at this like, okay.
Like, so, are you serious?
Right. Are you serious?
And he worked in your shop?
Worked in the shop. Look, what they say, ate food at my table.
Right.
I took him to the 45th floor penthouse suite.
Yes. Why would he?
But
so how did that turn out?
It turned out with
him not working there.
That old OJ song. They smile in your face all the time. They want to take your place. The backstab.
So I assume he wasn't probably working there much longer.
I played that song as I was firing him.
Right. Yeah. Like and knowing you probably did a dance and scooted him on out of the door.
Yeah,
that's so unfortunate. Like to have someone do that to you. Like it.
I just wonder why he mixed business and pleasure. Let him keep working and make money for you.
Yeah, well.
No. Because,
it goes a little. It's a little weird. You don't want that energy. That awkwardness is very uncomfortable to know. Like if you're like me, I can't be around you knowing that you just ain't shit. Right. Money is. I'm serious. Like anybody in my family, any of my friends will tell you, I cannot deal with you knowing that you just ain't shit. It's just not my thing. Oh, that's just how she is. I don't give a fuck. She can be that way somewhere else. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just that type of person. So are you like that?
Oh, I'm definitely like that.
So I don't blame you. Like you would not be around, knowing that what would happen. I would probably only deal with it so long. I already know what decision I'm going to make, but you out of here. Like, I'm not going to deal with that. Like, yeah, that doesn't feel good when somebody's trying to
No.
run up behind you.
Right.
Like, because I know it happens. It happens with women. Like, it definitely, ladies, we're gonna have our chance. We're gonna sit over here and we're gonna talk shit. But I know it because Jesus, Bianca, you still on? Because you already know. We want to do. Let me say hi to a few people real quick. Hey, Russell. Hey, GL. Hey, Sharonda, Lakeisha, Jason, Chad. Thank you guys for joining. Hey, Kevin. Hey, John. Hey, Shabrita. Hey, Matt. Hey, Wanda. Hey, Vicky. Thank you guys so much for joining. I appreciate you guys joining. If you didn't know, now you know. Today's show's about the bro code. Ladies, I want to crack that fucking code. Just kidding.
I think I broke it.
No, you didn't.
No,
you didn't. You didn't break it. But see, look, you guys comment. Please comment, like, share. If there's a man, if there's somebody you think who needs to understand what the bro code is, we're here with Ozell Graham. He's talking to us about this. So why do you think you broke it?
Because then his wife called me and asked me to testify in court that a barber makes good money.
Oh, during the divorce?
Yeah.
Well, you had to do what was right. That's the kind of man you are. I don't know if you broke the bro code or, you could have told her no, but fuck him. That's all I'm saying. It is what it is. It doesn't have to be an eye for an eye, but sometimes shit comes back to that bed you make, you fucking will lay in it eventually. Believe that, okay? Believe that. Let's see what somebody else had to say.
Okay.
We had a lot of people. When I tell y'all, we had to exclude some of the slides because I had so many comments and conversations, so many inboxes about it. People, for whatever reason, didn't want to say anything on social media, and I respect that. Jay said, "Thou shalt not use the urinal right next to another guy when other ones are open. If no others are open, go in the stall. Thou shalt not ride on a motorcycle with another man. Thou shalt not pillow talk with a lady about another guy to make yourself look good." Oh my God. Let's talk about this last one. Y'all know once those juices start flowing and body fluids are exchanged, that pillow talk is serious. We have all been there. You have.
Yeah.
Don't look at me like that.
Yeah.
We have all been there. When it comes to pillow talk, you start telling people's fucking business. You start hearing people's business, right? Shit starts coming out. One thing I learned when I was younger, because it happened to me. Thank God the friends I have now know I'm a different person. I'm a little more mature. I don't talk my friend's business. I don't care what the situation, because what you're not going to do is be looking at my friends crazy or talking their business behind their backs, and you really don't know the situation because of something I said. I just don't fucking do it. I won't do it. You don't need to know. I don't care if I'm married to you. If my girl is going through something that's between us, it needs to kind of stay that way. You know what I'm saying? So what about you? What do you feel about the whole pillow talk situation and people running their fucking mouth?
No, pillow talk is very dangerous. Pillow talk is dangerous. I mean, and all of these different things have happened or come through the barbershop.
Exactly. Right. Why do you think I have you here?
Right. So there was a whole pillow talk situation that disrupted the whole barbershop.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Enlighten us.
Because, they having straight conversations in the barbershop talking about this and talking about that. And then one of the barbers go home and pillow talk to his fiance.
About the business.
Right. About the business, about what such and such doing, and this and this. So when the fiance comes into the barbershop, she don't speak to them because based on what he said.
Has already said.
Right.
Exactly.
So they ended up getting married and they didn't invite nobody in the barbershop. So that really caused friction and confusion
amongst the peers,
right? Because this person was a manager, and you know what I mean. So that whole pillow talk stuff is dangerous. It's real dangerous because what happens is if you saying that old girl did this, and this, right? Well, now your wife or significant other don't really want you to be around that person.
Exactly.
But a lot of times, just say if you laying in the bed with your girl and she telling you, "Oh yeah, I was hanging out with my friend LaQuisha the other day, and she met this dude and she went in the bathroom and did such and such to this dude. Now, when your dude see LaQuisha, he thinking about her in the bathroom,
right?
And LaQuisha better not be fine,
okay?
Because now
that's a whole different situation,
right? Because now he might try to, see if
you're causing problems,
right?
Yeah. So I've experienced where a man has talked to me about other men's business, and in turn, I start thinking differently about that man because I feel like, well, I'm thinking, well, it's your fucking friend.
Yeah.
Like birds of a feather probably fucking flocking together, well, which doesn't really coin the phrase. It doesn't really necessarily mean that's what's happening. But I don't like that because it just tells me that you're probably repeating my shit somewhere. Because loose lips be sinking fucking ships. If you're telling me all of his business that's supposed to be between you guys and you guys are guys, that's your boy. Like, are you kidding me? Like, where's my shit going? Or where's my shit gonna go after we break up? Because I've experienced that too.
Yeah.
Okay. My shit floodgates just open.
Hey,
why men be doing that?
It goes back to that.
Why do men do that?
It goes back to that song. I think it's Omar Cunningham.
Nigga, you are full of songs. What song is
the
this?
Beauty Shop is putting our business all in the streets.
Y'all, he's putting out his CD.
I'm saying,
next weekend.
You got to listen to the old school. See, look, let's go back to Bobby Womack.
Okay.
Bobby Womack said it best. I think I shouldn't trust you so much.
He did.
I think I really trust you too much.
I think I really trust you too much.
Right.
Yeah.
So he was talking about Sam Cooke trusting him.
Was he?
Yes. Because when Sam Cooke got killed in the airplane crash, Bobby Womack married his wife.
Oh, I didn't know that. Look at here, guys. Yeah. Look at this Rhythm and Blues 101. Like, I didn't know that. So when he got killed, but then what do you blame him? I mean, what was he supposed to do? What they fell for each other?
When they was messing around. While he was going away on his trips.
Oh, okay. Well, hey,
he said in the lyrics.
In the lyrics, yeah. Oh wow, that's unfortunate. But there you have it, guys. So Sam Cooke said it best. So
Bobby broke the bro code, didn't he?
He did.
He broke that.
He broke the bro code.
Yeah.
It happens a lot.
Yeah.
It happens a lot. I see men, and we're talking about men, so don't y'all come for me because I ain't sent for you. I see it happening among men a lot.
Now you ain't gonna just I'm not. I know we on your show.
I'm telling you.
Right.
I'm telling you my observation.
Nah,
I see it happening a lot, Ozell. Men will have a friend. I'm not saying women don't do this, but we ain't talking about women. Men will have a friend and be really good friends with him and do everything with him and still be flirting or coming on to that man's woman.
Now, watch this right here.
No. It don't happen. It don't happen. We don't need to know the adverse. Have you experienced or seen it happen?
It happens, but watch this here.
No buts. Have you experienced or seen it happen?
Yes, I just told you about a situation. But what has to happen is that woman has to stop that.
Exactly.
She can't be naive and be like, oh, well, he just being friends.
I get it.
You already know what that man doing.
There are lines that shouldn't be crossed, and it's up to that person to take control. But I'm saying it happens, and it's not cool. That's got to break some kind of code, right?
So
that's got to be so fucked up. But do y'all care? If a woman says to you that Billy is too flirtatious or too fresh with me, or he's just always touching me in the small of my back, or are you gonna address Billy? Or are you just gonna know that Billy's just fucked up like that, and that's just how he is?
Billy gonna get addressed. But see, if you got this Russell Wilson and Sierra dress, this vanity dress on.
That doesn't mean touch me.
No,
that's another show. That's another show.
Don't mean touch.
So you didn't have a whole bunch to say about that situation a few minutes ago. So we're gonna leave that where it is.
No, but I'm just saying.
So guys,
Billy gonna touch you.
So guys, Billy shouldn't have to touch me because I'm dressed like this. She's with her husband, even if she's not with her husband.
Billy just want to touch you.
Oh, it's the way a woman carries herself. A man doesn't have permission to touch me.
But what if he just looking at you?
Because
what if he just looking at you?
Everybody's looking.
And he LL Cool J in you.
Everybody's looking, licking their lips, do whatever they do. That's on them. It's up to me to be poised and respectful and make sure that I'm not entertaining that shit. So you're talking to a real fucking woman right now. You're not talking to somebody seeking attention, because what I wear does not define my character nor my intellectual being. So don't even. But that's another show. We're talking about y'all. Look, he in his feelings. Y'all. He's in his feelings.
It's definitely the bro code.
You got the right one. We're talking about bro code.
We definitely talking about the bro code.
Let's bring it down. So what we're saying is that shit like that happens amongst the brothers, right? It happens. How would you address that? How would you address the fact that someone who's really close to you is constantly flirtatious or out of line or crossing the fucking line with someone in your life? Like, how do you handle that?
Oh, no, you handle it like you're supposed to handle it. Listen, I see what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
But once again, like I said before, when you bring people into your circle that admire you, that admires your relationship,
Mm-hmm.
that admiration turns into animosity.
Okay.
Because now they start thinking, well, why I can't have a very beautiful low haircut with nice designs
Like me,
type
right?
of girl. Why I can't have that?
Hey.
You know, and then you're so friendly. You're, hey, babe, how was your day? I went to Neiman's and I got you a nice tie to go with your suit.
Hey, you can't change it. The woman shouldn't change who she is because your dude ain't no good.
Right, but now he's trying to figure out how he can get next to you.
But if she is anyone of character and respect and she's yours, she's gonna handle that. She's gonna handle it, and she's gonna let you know how she handled it. Because I think sometimes the flirtatious activity is something that goes unaddressed by both parts. Sometimes the woman will see it and not say anything to the partner, which I think is all fucked up. Because after it's done for so many times, if it's just one time, it could be a slip of a hand or something, or he hugged me, didn't really give the church hug, he came in full forward, or he did something to me, or maybe that can slide. So you think that I should be touched if I'm wearing that?
No. You ain't even leave the house by yourself with that.
So if I'm wearing this outfit, guys, this was for my birthday, I think 2 years ago. So if I'm wearing this outfit out
by yourself,
by myself,
you ain't got no man.
Does that get and no panties under there? So does that mean?
Let me sit up on this one right here.
Does that mean that gives someone permission to inappropriately approach me or touch me or do anything? It does not. I don't care what I have on or don't have on.
You gonna get touched.
Hopefully by someone who I want to touch me.
Well, you're gonna go through 50 people until you probably get to that one that you won't touch you.
So you think that someone's inappropriately gonna touch me?
I'm not saying inappropriate, but they gonna grab that arm.
Oh, that's the arm, but that's not like
or that long stroke down that from that shoulder.
No, that will not happen. That you will not rub me, and trust me, you will not touch me and think it's okay. Is that the norm though with men?
It's not
because a woman.
But
if I came through a crowded room in that outfit, If I came through a crowded room in that outfit, you mean 1 out of 10 men that may have been in the line of me walking is gonna do something disrespectful or inappropriate?
Yeah.
Yep. You gonna.
So all the men in the studio are saying yes.
You gonna feel that grip.
Yeah. So they don't break some fucking code of respect or something?
Well,
I'm just asking. Like, do you guys do?
Even when you with your boyfriend, they're gonna do
it.
Yeah. Okay.
So a guy was telling me about an incident that happened at All-Star Weekend. They say Ludacris walked through the crowd with his wife, and she's like super gorgeous. And one of the guys squeezed, grabbed her booty, and she just looked back and smiled because it did say it because she didn't make a scene because she already knew.
Right.
It was
going to be a problem.
It was going to be a problem. So she just went on and took that one.
For the team. Yeah, and that happens sometimes. There's going to be a very disrespectful, ignorant person that thinks that they can go too far with a woman that they don't even know, even if they know them. they think they can go too far and say or do something that's inappropriate. But I think as men, that you've got to understand that that could go really, 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 really wrong, depending on the woman. You understand what I'm saying? And to think you have that right means mentally there's something wrong with you, because you got to know boundaries. You know what I'm saying? There's got to be some boundaries. Let me say hey to a few people that have hopped on. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Aunt Vicky. Hey, Bud. Hey, Mark. See, Mark has something to say. We're going to talk to Mark. He's going to join us via phone call in a minute, because Mark got a lot of shit to say. So you're going to have a buddy talking to us in a minute. Mark says there is a hierarchy amongst men. The lower the guy on the hierarchy, the more bro code he will break.
Yeah.
What do you think about that? Like,
I mean, he just said it. Listen, a corporate, a high ranking corporate guy is not going to think the same way as a person who's checking out at Walmart.
I get it that the stature of the guy matters. Right. Okay, the stature, the status, it matters. I get that, and that's understandable. So you think that a guy with less to fucking lose is gonna do more to break the code than a guy who is okay. I get it. I guess that could go for women too. I guess that could go for women too. But so that's interesting to know that. So let me see who else is here. Hey, Andre
Rich. Mm-hmm.
Mark said men know who those guys are. You guys know who will break the code. Mm-hmm. So if you're dealing with, if you have men who you know will break the code around you, do you stay in that? Do you keep them in your space?
But Mark didn't say that they're around you. You just know.
But I'm saying, I'm asking the question. When you have men around you that will intentionally or has intentionally broke the code, or that's just his fucking thing, that's just how he lives, do you keep them in your space? Because I know men who have people around them that they always break the fucking code, but those are their people. They keep them in their space. What would you do?
Would you have a thief around you if you know
that they steal? That's you. You wouldn't. You wouldn't, right? So why do men keep people around them if they know break the code all the time?
Well, some men need those guys to uplift. That's a lot of athletes. That's why a lot of the athletes have a lot of hanger-ons. That's why they have these posses and stuff like that.
Yeah, they have groupies around them, male groupies.
Right.
But
to tell them, hey man, you look, I like that them Gucci shoes you got on.
So there are people that which I know exist. I'm not asking the question like blandly or unknowingly. Like, I'm not green by any means.
You just got green nails.
I do, like Tiffany blue. Like, because my birthday's coming up and I want y'all to see. Like, no, I'm just kidding. So it's just, it baffles me. And I think probably at some point in my life, not to shift gears, that I've had people around me that I knew that weren't shit. Mm-hmm. Whether they were thieves, liars, backstabbers, just fucked up people. And not to say that they'll never change or there's, not to judge them. But I'm sure I had those people around me at some point in my life. Now I choose not to. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's so different now, because things are so different. Like, the things that I allow in my space are really different. So it's surprising to me that at some point in your life, after 50 or after a certain point in your life, like, you allow that in your space, that men allow people to be around them that they know just morally they're all fucked up, but that's their boy.
Yeah.
And they allow them, they condone them, really, you condone them breaking the code because you really ain't doing shit about it. You know what I'm saying? Not that you can control another grown man's activities or actions, but do you say something to men? Boys, that's what they are. Little boys in grown men's body, you breaking codes out here. So do you say something to them? I mean,
you have to address it,
And then if it doesn't change, what do? You say fuck it, then that's just like what he does?
No, you don't accept. I mean, I don't accept anything. I'm not accepting it. If it's not conducive to the way I treat you. Now, if I'm ratchet with you, then of course you're gonna be ratchet with me. If I'm a snake with you, of course you're gonna be a snake with me. We just two snakes going at each other.
Exactly.
But if that's not the way you move, then you have to move in a different space.
I get it.
Because once again, you are a reflection of those that's around you.
Exactly. And the more that we think about that, and the more that we internalize that, I think that needs to be like, it's so superficial to people, like to have fucked up people around them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, really, like, none of us are perfect. We all have our shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we all have something about us. We've got our vices. We've got our, whatever. Like, there's something about everybody. But to have someone who is intentional with their fucking wrongdoing, intentional with their breaking the code, intentional with their, whatever, like, the code has this is. Do you feel like the code like has so many levels that it just doesn't stop?
Oh no, it's there's definitely a lot of levels to it.
Okay.
But when you just really think about it, and once you reach a certain age, you start valuing things a whole lot
Differently.
because life is very short.
Yeah.
Because people around you are falling off.
Mm-hmm.
So you value things a lot differently. And what you come to realize is that I don't know when my last hours or when I'm checking out, when I'm clocking out. So I'm on a move different because if you're talking about legacy, then your legacy will be defined in the way you move. Now, if you was always around some mess, then your legacy is going to be built on that mess you was around.
Right. Okay, so let's see. I think we have quite a few people that had something to say, and then we're going to take a phone call. Mark, I hope you are ready to call in a minute.
Okay, here's one that I pull.
We had some more on there.
Yeah, Kendrick. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Kendrick said, there was someone that I was going to potentially date once. She and a friend of mine eventually linked up. I told him never to talk to me about her, nor would he and I ever talk about her. Keep me totally out of what they're doing. So how do you feel about that? So would you date or try to date or sleep with or deal with or interact with, sexually or, with someone who used to date your friend or was married to your friend?
No.
Would you do that?
Not the married, but dating or kicking it or something like that, because that's kind of how it happens. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Right. I mean, because I ended up hooking up one of my clients with a girl that I dated one time.
Okay.
So it was, but
but your client, but not your like best bud.
Oh.
I mean,
a really good friend of yours.
I mean, if they was looking like they was cool, they was going, yeah. I mean, because I'm cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get it. I like that. Okay. I like that. I'm a little different. I don't want to date anybody else that my friend has dated or slept with or.
What about if they know them? Because
if they know them, that's different.
Just
because they know them, as long as there have been no sleeping, no phone calls, no dates, none of that. Like I just don't want to do it. You understand what I'm saying? To me, that's part of my code. Like I have friends that I know, they don't give a shit. If if you've been dating him for 3 or 4 years, or I've been dating him for 3 or 4 years, then they'll date him too. Like that's their thing. I don't judge it. It's just not something I would do. So
I'm gonna rewind a little bit, and I go back 20 years ago. 20 years ago, there was somebody that you was involved with that knew everybody.
Okay.
And after that situation went whatever way it went, now just because they knew that person, they're off limits to you?
No, not the new. Remember, I told you, like it doesn't matter if they knew them. Just because they knew them, that it is what it is.
Okay.
But if they've had involvement, you know what I'm saying? If you guys have slept together, if you guys have gone out on dates, been intimate, have entertained phone conversations, entertained each other, like, with the intentions of dating, I just won't do it.
Okay.
I feel like I'm just not going to backdoor a friend of mine.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Or someone that I've shared space with. You understand what I'm saying? So if there is some, for instance, for me, an experience, if I have talked to you about this person, if I had something happen, well, I knew someone, and this person has been in my home, has been in my business, has been around this person, around me, on my behalf, and turned around and was sleeping with that person, to me, the line was crossed.
Okay.
Because we've had conversations
About this person.
So that the line was crossed. So certain shit, I just won't do. That's part of my code. I just won't do.
Okay.
It's just not for me. And we don't have to be besties. It wasn't a situation where we always hung out, but we did. Every now and then. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
We did. So that was, so you would date somebody, you would do that?
No.
That wouldn't be your thing?
It's enough out here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But
Oh shit.
if they like
think
super
that-
duper.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm
That's your
messing up.
caller. Call in.
Hey, okay. So what do I need to do? Hold the phone?
Just put down. It's talk. He there.
You can hear. Is this Mark?
Uh-huh.
Mark.
Yeah, what's up?
What's up? Whatever. Say, guys, on the phone we have Mark. Mark, why don't you introduce yourself? There's Mark. Hey, Mark. Mark's handsome. Hey, Mark.
Hey, guys.
So Mark is on the phone. Mark is in Houston, and in a little bit, I want you to tell us about Dipper too, and how to get on there, how to join. So we're talking about the bro code, and why don't you enlighten us and tell us what are some of your what's your definition of bro code?
Definition of bro code. That's pretty broad, but simple. It's just unspoken rule of fact that between men or guys in your close circle or even broader circle, how you act and move and interact with each other. So that's pretty much on a high level. There's a lot of different scenarios that fall underneath that umbrella. As far as bro code, I've been listening to your show. So some of those topics, I was sitting there just laughing at because it's something you think is, from a guy's perspective, you think it's your bros or your boys should know. A lot of them don't. They break it all the time. I put one in the comment. It's a hierarchy amongst men. It's basically what it is. Wherever you fall in on that totem pole, the lower you're on that totem pole, the more codes that guy's going to break, in a sense.
We talked about that.
Huh?
We talked about that. So can you explain that?
Well, yeah. So basically, if you're like the number one quote unquote alpha guy, you want to use that term in your group, then some of the guys lower than you, they'll break the code. They might want the girl that you want. They might want the success that you have, or the envy, or the things you got going on. So they'll typically break the code more often than not.
So what
is to get what you got or have what you have.
Right. So sorry, didn't mean to cut you off. So what is one of your a bro code that you won't?
Yes, sir.
You won't do.
Yeah, I won't break. Me personally.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, that's a lot of them. I don't.
Well, give us a few.
I don't go behind other guys for one, but then I don't mess with other guys' wives, stuff like that.
Okay.
I guess those are my top pick. My two top ones that I won't break.
What about the pillow talking?
The pillow talking, that's the guy on the low end of the totem pole. He's one of them pillow talking. Guys on the high end of the totem pole, they're not gonna do all that pillow talking with that. It ain't them. It's kind of go back to that whole gossiping girl type stuff. The guys up on the end not gonna do all that pillow talking stuff.
Okay.
That's what we got more stuff going on. Like to sit there and talk about what's going on with somebody else for the most part.
Right. So let's see this. So the bro code, Number 1, don't hit on your friend's girl. Number 2, don't hit on your friend's ex. So how do you feel like about that, Mark? Because I was asking Joselle, like, if like kind of like if there was like if you dated someone, would you? He introduced his client to a girl he dated. So would you do that?
I mean, for me and how my set of guys roll, it's like, hey, we keep open, we keep it 100. So hey, if she's showing interest in you or me or whatever, it's like, hey, I'm gonna go to him. Hey, dude, this is what I'm feeling. This is the vibes I'm feeling. What's going on? And he'll say, hey, man, run with it. Go do, go with it. Or he'll say, man, you know what? Don't mess with them. I said, all right, cool. We keep it at that and keep it moving. But for me personally, I'm always gonna go back to the person, to the guy, and say, hey, this is what I'm feeling for this girl. You might want to beg it, or or you might normally say, hey man, go ahead and run with it. See what you can do. Then go for it. Unless she's like his wife or something like that, then that's a whole different conversation.
So have you ever dated one of your guys' ex?
Ooh.
Define the dating. You can just mess around. But that's totally two different things.
Ooh.
Mark, have you ever slept with one of your guys' exes?
Yeah, I have.
And would you still do that today? Like, is that something that you do?
No, I just say in a sense, it's like, if I feel the vibe should come on to me, I'll call and say, hey dude, your grandchild girlfriend.
Mark, don't let Tank put you in that box.
Man, ain't nothing to me. Oh, okay, cool then. All right, good. That's more like gonna be the end of it. You know, I'm a relationship. That's for damn sure.
Hey,
did you tell him?
Mark, don't let Sister Tank put you in that box. Don't let Sister Tank put you in that box. Sister Tank know every other woman in Dallas. And every other woman in Dallas, man, is trying to holler at Sister Tank. But she act like she Ray Charles around here. And she don't see nothing.
No. See, the thing is, okay, Mark, here's the thing. I don't act like I don't see anything. I just choose not to acknowledge because to me, it's not what your approach with is what you entertain.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Mm-hmm. So if it's happening and I deem it as disrespectful, I see the shit. I just choose not to entertain it. You know what I'm saying? I choose not to entertain it. So did you tell the guy you hit the girl or no?
Yeah, we talked about it.
Y'all talked about it?
That's why the phone call happened from the get-go.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
So I'm not when your girl comes to the girl, I know you messed with her, whatever, y'all went out there, whatever. She come post me at the bar, she start talking to me.
Right.
I seen a quick text and say, hey man, old girl here, what's going on? I'm like, yeah, he was like, all right, man, it's all good, go ahead. I said, all right, cool then.
Okay.
If you still like, hey, mom, I'm still trying to whatever. I'm gonna cross that line. Now let him make the decision.
Okay, I get it. So if it was his ex-wife, would you do it?
That's different. Nah, I don't go with the ex-wife. You're praying somebody that was in and out your life. That's one thing.
Okay, but an ex-wife you want?
I do like 10 years, 4 years, somebody real serious.
Ex-wife, he got 3-4 kids by.
Right, that's a lot. Okay, so what about don't hit on your friend's sister or mom? Would you hit your friend's mama?
See, that goes back to
if she look like you.
That's just how I roll.
If she look like you.
I'm telling you, man, what's up with your sister? They was sister. He'll say, man, I'm trust that. I'm like, okay, cool.
She look like you.
What about the mama?
Hey, Miss Paul.
What about the mama?
Depends how fine she is.
Mark, have you ever seen Tank?
Huh?
Have you ever seen Tank?
Yeah.
Okay. if the mama look like Tank.
Oh, she get knocked down.
Going down.
I'm somebody's mama, okay?
Right. And all your sons' friends, like, I hope she better never Ask me to come on that ain't no blinds.
Okay, here's one for you.
So here's one. Go ahead. Go ahead.
This goes come down to the respect between the guys, the bros, whoever it is. The guys that don't have less respect, they're just gonna do whatever behind their guy's back. I mean, like that. I'm approach the guy. Hey, this is what I'm feeling. This is what's going on. How you feel about it? And they don't tell me. They don't tell me, hey, go for it, don't go for it, or whatever. However they feel. And I respect that and keep rolling.
Okay.
Here's one.
All right. So I have a question, but first I want to say hi to some people who joined on. Thank you guys for hopping on. We're talking about the bro code. We're here with Ozell and Mark on the phone from Houston. We got Pam. Hey, Pam. Hey, Greg. Hey, Dana. Hey, sis. Hey, Jose. Hey, Tabitha. And no, Andre, you cannot walk me to the fucking car. No. Come on. What we got? This is like a question. What was the question?
Okay, on the bro code.
Yes. If you catch your bro's girl cheating, you immediately tell your bro regardless of any possible shitstorm that may arise. So we're going to start with Ozell. How do you feel about this? If you catch her cheating, what you going to do? You going to just let that be that, or you going to let him know?
I'm going to mind my business.
Okay.
And the reason why I'm on mind...
Your best friend, though. What if it's your best friend?
The reason why you mind your business in this situation is because as soon as you tell him she was out cheating, she gonna tell him, well, he always trying to holler at me. He all in my DM and all that.
You can prove that that's not true.
No, I'm telling you how that goes.
So that's how that goes?
Yes, it goes that way.
I don't think every woman would do that.
Okay, well, every woman.
Not that she gonna be honest.
If she out there cheating on her man, and you run and tell him, she gonna turn the tables on you.
Okay, so Mark, what do you think? Would you tell?
I'm gonna take opposition to him.
Okay.
I don't say she's cheating unless I find her sleeping in the bed together, and that's one thing. But she just out with another dude. I'm saying, hey, I just seen one, and she was out with somebody. At such a place, that's about the price we go. I mean, as far as cheating goes, you better never cheat unless you catch them sleeping in bed. So,
okay.
I saw such out.
Okay, so you would mind your business, Mark. You'd hit him up and be like, "So, yo, she out."
And then he go home and put her in the full Nelson, and now you got to get the bail money to go get him out of jail.
Right. So here's my take. Because I've been in this situation before, and I've said, not the one cheating, just done. I'm not the one cheating. But I've said something to someone before who was a really good friend, and it backfired. The relationship shifted, the dynamic shifted, so I start shutting up. But, excuse me, I got to take a drink of water.
That ain't no water in that red cup. There ain't no water. Water in a clear bottle.
You chose not to have a cup. I have cups over there for you.
Well, you got me all on top with this water bottle.
Y'all know this is champagne, but we drink responsibly. We don't drive while we're drinking. We don't condone doing either.
But you could have gave me a red cup or something like that.
I did. I had a cup over there for you.
No, you had the water over there.
Do you want a cup?
No, it's too late now. They already know what I'm sipping on.
Okay, so here's the thing. So even though then I chose to say something and it shifted and I learned a lesson, it doesn't mean that I wouldn't do it again with someone who I'm really close to now. So if I saw my best friend's man or husband out entertaining someone else and I knew it wasn't business, I knew it. You can tell. You can tell. You can tell by the interaction. If they tongue kissing, they ain't talking about business. If they did, it's some monkey business. I'm probably going to say something to her because she's my bestie or my family or something like that. But someone I just know, I feel like I probably would mind my business. So I have a little give or take there. Right? So let's see. Somebody else had something to say, and I want to get you guys' opinions on this.
Okay. This one, right? It's long.
Okay. We're going to do it. I'll shorten it up. I will.
Okay.
So Timothy said, I don't have a bro code. I move very different from most of these dudes out here anyway. To have a bro code is to say that we're all the same, but we must have boundaries. I have boundaries because I am not the same. When it comes to dating and casual sex, I am not thinking about the next man. before or after me because you are allowed a past and a present. I like that. Okay.
Mhm.
If I discover that a person I have had dealings with was fucking on the homie, it says way more about you than me. Okay. The guy. Okay. I don't take ownership of the people, even if I nurture, protect, and hold them in the center of my heart. I believe that I am an experience, and once you experience me, then you decide I'm not for you. You are free to move on. Okay, that was a lot said. So everybody's different. So right, I feel like everybody's different. Everybody handles shit different. Everybody has a different perspective. He said, he's an experience. I feel like that too, because once you experience me, you never can get away.
Dang.
You always come back.
Dang.
They say once you go black, you come
Dang.
back. But so everybody's different in a way. So we have to keep that in mind, right? So what I don't understand is when it comes to the bro code, why is there this silence? Because bring up one that says the bro code is don't say shit, don't give the code away. So why should there be like some silence when it comes to code? Shouldn't you guys have conversations? Even though, like you said, Mark, like it's kind of like what we were saying, like what's understood doesn't need to be explained. But is it just like you're just gonna assume that the next person understands or gets it, or you know what I'm saying?
But it's listen, it's no different than traveling to Vegas.
Okay, explain, Lucy.
Who is Lucy?
Ricky.
It's just like traveling to Vegas. When you board the plane in Dallas,
What goes on?
all you keep saying is what happened in Vegas stays in Vegas. And that's the bro code. When we get in this car together, what we do tonight, that's
No
our
goes
business.
nowhere else, right?
Don't go nowhere else.
But you know that pillow talk, we getting
What?
some Vegas stuff out there.
Well, that's that henpeck man.
You think?
I'm-
Or is he just messy?
No, that means she probably locked it up. What y'all do last night? Nothing. Oh, y'all did something. You didn't get in to 5:30 this morning.
Mm-hmm.
What y'all do? Nothing. Okay, cool. Okay, Mister,
then
you
there's
ain't do nothing.
Right.
And then she get that silent treatment. She gonna ask me, what y'all do last night?
Mm.
Well, I mean, Ozell, he wanted to go to the strip club.
So telling all your business.
Then he gonna start telling.
Okay.
Yeah. So
All right. So we had a few more people that had something to say. Let's get the guys' opinions on that. Let's see who else has joined. Thank you guys. Hey, Lori. Hey, Shell. Hey, Jesse.
see, I'm looking at your shirt. You ain't got no code. You said make money, not friends.
Yes. Did you guys see my shirt? So look here. So my shirt is super cute.
Right. Yeah. Cause you got some curves.
So
all you see is
make money, not friends. My friend Bianca got me this shirt. It's a little snug, but that's okay. We made it work. Yeah, make money, not friends. Shit, because y'all be breaking codes. These friends out here breaking codes. I'm telling you. A bro never, under any circumstances, gets with or even attempts to get with another bro's girl. Okay, we just had that conversation. We know where people stand. Like, some people feel like, well, his current girl.
Girl, right. Girl.
His current girl. Okay, let's talk about it.
No.
Let's talk about it. You would never, in any, cross any lines, because I keep telling you, oh, shit. Sorry, Mark. I'm coming. Sorry. I mean, not literally.
That's how you say that.
Mark, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, sorry, I dropped you.
Hmm.
Okay, so you would never, under any circumstances, cross the line when it comes to your guy's his current woman. Like,
no, I'm not even putting myself in that position.
right?
Let's put it like this here.
I'm not gonna do that.
When I travel to cut different, like these different ball players,
Mhm.
right, these athletes, and if I make it to their house and they're not there in the house, I sit in my car
Until they get there,
until they get there.
right?
I'm not going. I don't have no business in your house
Right.
if you're not.
there,
Right. Now, on the other note is that woman shouldn't allow that man in the house if her man isn't there.
I get it. Maybe he told her to let you in.
Okay. Well,
You know what I'm saying? If he trusts her, you know,
he trusts her.
you.
Yeah.
He trusts you. And so, Mark, you said under no circumstances will you ever cross that line or do something with someone's girl.
No, I mean, no.
Yeah. So, in my experience, it's happened to me. It's happened to me.
Tell us about it.
I'm going to tell you. So, being in a relationship before with someone, I've been in a few in my lifetime. Men have crossed the line with the flirtatious, the little, you know, saying shit or making comments or
Like what?
like
Example?
oh my God, you look good. You always look good.
And which is
You
that?
just
I know.
anything. I don't say shit. Because after I let you know that it's disrespectful, that you're out of line, like that's enough. Like you need to chill out. You know what I'm saying? And then I brought it to the person and said, which they handled it, but still, like, why do men? Or those are those low totem pole guys, right? Huh?
Was he a low totem pole guy?
Yeah.
Mm-mm. He wasn't. But he wasn't a low totem pole guy.
What was that?
He told me his stock was higher than the guy that I was dating, which he was.
She's talking about what you were.
Which it was, but I don't fall for that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not impressed very easily. So you can't convince me to be a snake in the fucking grass just because you're a snake. Well, maybe that worked for the last woman he was with or something like that, who dangling shit in front of their face, you know, gifts or whatnot. But I don't do that. You know, I'm just not that. So why do you guys think, because you don't know the reason, but why do you guys, and would you guys, how would you handle that, Mark? Because we talked about how you handle it, you'd address it. So how would you handle someone in your circle being disrespectful or crossing the line with a woman that you were currently dating?
Yeah. I know somebody in my circle right now that's always doing that.
Damn it. So how do you handle that? Please tell us.
It's you know, I mean, you only can confront the guy so many times because they're just who they are. So I just keep my distance from and keep it moving.
And he's still in your circle.
This is how this person is. Because we are mutual friends, so this person always going to end up coming and being around because I might only deal with 2 or 3 people, but those 2 or 3 people deal with someone that's connected to them. So they're always going to be in that environment.
Gotcha. We talked about that earlier. Like, do you just chalk it up to that's just how he is, or do you remove yourself from around that person? But like you said, you have mutual friends, so you just kind of stay away from that person.
Yeah, we always going to end up being probably in the same place at some point, just because just the circles we roll in. But yeah, but I don't fucking them like that.
Okay, Mark, can you tell us about a time you broke the code?
When did I say I broke the code? I don't think I ever said that.
I asked you a question.
Broke the code? I ever broke the code?
Yes. Can you tell us about the time you've ever broken the code? Because you can't say you probably ain't never done it.
I mean, I don't think I ever broke a code with you. No, because like I said, my first is always go back to the person, wherever it is, and say, hey, just tell them what's going on.
So you've never, as an adult man, done it.
What type of code we talking about breaking?
I thought we were talking about the bro code.
I mean, no, not intentionally. I'll put it that way.
Okay, but you did it.
Okay.
Not that I know of.
Okay, so
somebody want to call in and say I did. Tell them to call in.
You want them to speak now, forever hold their peace. Okay. So look, we got a bro tip. As soon as you realize that you fucked up, admit it. It's hard to do, but everything will be 10 times easier if you do. So as soon as you realize that you fucked up, like fucked up as in what, Don?
If just say if
Broken the code.
Yeah.
Did something like disrespectful or out of line or crossing the line.
Yes.
Just let your bro know. Yeah, let somebody know. Okay. So we had somebody else that had something to say. Do you have any more comments?
That's it.
That was it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
But can I produce a question?
Yeah, come on with it's always a producer questions, and then I got questions for the guys for Mark
Okay.
and Giselle.
Why is it that if y'all know the bro code, but y'all still follow through with it, and y'all know they boys?
You mean the women?
Yeah.
To hurt the other man, to hurt him.
No, I wanted to hear from her side. They can't hear me. Repeat what I said.
Oh, okay, so we had a producer question. He wants to know if, as a woman, if I know the bro code, I'm aware that the code exists. I'm aware that these two are guys. Then why would I still continue dealing with one or the other person, knowing that it's against the bro code? Well, I can't recall ever doing that, but should I have, I probably would have thought, well, it's his fucking code, not mine. I'm just saying. I probably would have thought that at that time. But now, me being the mature, advanced woman that I am, I don't dibble and dabble like that. I don't play games like that. So you think that's you want to know like what the women are thinking?
Yeah,
guys, you guys can comment too if you have.
Because it may be because I think I'm just asking. With us, it's a one and done. I don't know about y'all. Maybe a two and out. I don't know.
Okay. Pamela said, I'm not sure what question that was. That's right. I believe it because she gonna throw someone else under the bus. I think it was pertaining to something that we were talking to when you said the woman would flip it and make it about you when you went and told the dude you saw if you went and saw her. So that's what she was talking about. I'm sure.
You got one from
analyzing shit. You see that?
You got one from Unmarked Baby. I put it up.
You got what?
Unmarked Baby did one. You see it?
On who?
Unmarked Baby.
Unmarked Baby.
It's on there. You see it?
On my tank. What's the question?
No, she just said, hi, I want to offer promotion. Oh, no, that ain't even her. No, that's not her. That's Pamela Cruz. Okay, yeah. You got it. Okay.
Well, good. Yep, Pam. Oh, hey.
What up, Pam?
Pam, you know Ozell. Hey. Pam's on here. Hey, Pam. Hey, Michelle. So, yeah. So, anyways.
Yeah.
So, yeah, guys. I mean, I just think that, for the code, and then we're going to thank you, Mark, so much for being on. We appreciate your insight, your untruth about breaking the code. We appreciate you bullshitting us.
Dipper.
Oh. I'm just kidding, Mark. I'm just kidding.
Dipper.
Okay, Mark, can you tell the people about Dipper, about your app? So you guys, Mark is the creator of an app. So can you tell us about Dipper and how they can join or add or do whatever they need to do?
Yeah, sure. Dipper is a connection app that allows you to connect with anybody that's within a 75 feet radius of you for any of the reasons, networking, dating, or friendship. You can download it. It's available on the app stores. It's available now. And it's a great app. So download it, check it out.
That's it.
Hope to see you on there and send me a dip. And I'm close to you.
All right, so y'all check out Dipper on the App Store and Google Play. If you want more information about Dipper, you can actually Mark is on social media. What you got? Do you have a Facebook or Instagram for Dipper?
Facebook is just Dipper, Dippyr. Instagram and TikTok is Dipper_app. And then my website is dipper.com, Dippyr, not ER, YR.
All right, so Dippyr.com. You guys can look up Dipper. You guys go support Mark. He's an awesome guy. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you, darling. Thank you for coming on.
Got to get him in the studio.
Oh, you got to get you in the studio when you're in town.
Yeah, I'll be glad to.
Yeah, we'll get you in here and talk some more shit with you. All right, darling. Have a good day. Thank you.
Thank you.
It's clear.
Okay. All right. Thanks to Mark. We appreciate you coming on. You guys go download Dipper, look it up. You can use it for dating, connecting with people. DIPPYR.com. Thanks to Mark again. So Ozell, now that we've kind of broke down the bro code a little bit, like, how do you feel? You feel like you helped some people today?
I did. I
You
mean,
feel like
because if you have a friend like Robert, y'all know who Robert is. You know who Robert I'm talking about.
you missing
Uh,
Robert who?
Robert Kelly. R. Kelly.
Ara, you mean Ara?
Yeah, Robert.
Say Ara.
They call him. They call him.
He's a number right now.
They call him Robert right now.
Yeah, he's a number right
But
now.
he said, "Don't bring your girl around me,
Yeah.
cause I'm a flirt."
Mm-hmm. But people don't say that. People don't say that. They just do it. People aren't forward like that. You know, they're forward with some people, but they're not forward like that.
Well, if you see somebody flirting with somebody else's, you can best believe they gonna flirt with yours.
Trust me.
Right.
I trust and believe. I believe it.
Yeah.
So hopefully you guys have enjoyed the show tonight. We're going to talk about.
Yeah.
So look, before we go, we're going to get into your products in a few seconds. But it is still National Women's History Month. So I would like to showcase a business, and this business is amazing, and she caters to men and women. I know you guys have seen people wearing these extravagant bracelets with beads and stones and whatnot. So I would like to showcase Glamourtease Beads, which is owned by my friend Tia. Tia, I think I have a picture of me and Tia in there somewhere. So this is a man set. I think this was a man set. Yeah, this was a man set, and it looks like it's a Q, Omega. Mm-hmm. So there's Tia. Hey, Tia. Y'all, Tia is fly. And you guys have probably seen her. She's always vending at events around the city. If you have been to any of the hottest events put on by any of the promoters or anything around the city, Tia is usually there. She's super, super fly. She's an amazing woman. Let's see some more of her products. And you can find Glamourtease on Instagram. Here's a Dallas Cowboys one, which is super, super cute. I have one that's awesome. Here's some more stuff. You got some Chanel going on. She can make and cater to anybody. She can make you anything. I gift all my friends beads. There's another little cute LV one. Super, super cute. Like I said, she makes them for men and women. So we're just showcasing women-owned businesses around the city because a lot of them get exposure when you're out, but to speak of them really helps. So we just want to showcase Glamourtease. So you can find her on, I think, Instagram, Facebook, and she has a website. Just look for Glamourtease. Glamourtease Beads, I think that's the website. And then also, I'll put it in the comments, guys, once the show is over so you can see. But go support my girl Tia at Glamourtease. So tell us about your products. And one thing I want you to tell us about is, guys, this guy, this is a creative here. This is just some of his sayings and stuff that he do. He's so inspiration. He is a philanthropist. He's a business owner. He's a father. He does so many things. You do so many things in and out of the community. And I personally just want to say thank you for your contribution to just not only the barber and beauty community, but what you do as a person. I mean, you're a great guy. This man has created there he is. This man has created
what up, though?
Tell us about your vending machine.
So traveling around the country, you see certain things. And as I travel around the military bases, I noticed that a lot of people had like the lace front, the bundles machines. Mm-hmm. And I was like, wow, no one has anything with hair care products in it. Mm. And when I go to these different bases, and I'm there for like 3 to 4 days, the company does extremely well. So I just want to be there, on a full-time basis. So I created a vending machine. So I have now an Eddie's Hair and Skincare vending machine that actually this weekend I'm going to take to one of my locations. We're going to do a big grand opening out there. And one of the things about the Eddie's Hair and Skincare product line, it's a product line that does exactly what it says it's going to do. It's a product line that's built with integrity. If it says it's going to give you soft hair, it's going to give you soft hair. It's going to give you that hydration that you need. You know, we have an amazing shave gel with no razor burns, razor brass, no type of razor irritation. You get a smooth shave. Our universal grooming gel pomade. You know, I see these edges and everything.
What are they?
Them edges. What they the fronts, whatever, the frontals, backals, lackals, everything.
All right, now. Lay off.
I'm just saying,
girls.
but they only up because they're not at ease. And they should,
okay.
Right,
they need to be at ease.
They need to be at ease, and they need to
Okay.
try at ease.com. So we have a nice universal grooming gel pomade that's gonna lay those edges down. It's gonna wave their hair up. It's gonna spike their hair up,
Okay.
like what you tank. Like, you know, a couple days after your haircut, you get the little flyaways, put your little at ease on. It's gonna lay it
Yeah,
down.
because I hate the flyaways.
It's
I
gonna-
call them frillies.
It's going to recreate that cut. And our products are made for everybody, universal. No matter what skin color you are, no matter what your background, no matter what our products are made for you. A product line that's built with integrity, and they do it with exactly what they said they're going to do.
I appreciate it. So do we have a video of the machine so people can see what it looks like? And if you follow, how can people find you so they can follow you if they're not already following you?
Just type in Ozell Graham, OZELL Graham, GRAHAM, at the Fade Shop, at Eddie's Hair and Skincare. Listen, just Google me, and you'll definitely
Google
find
me. Okay.
Yeah, is that
I
phrase?
love it.
Is that phrase?
Google me. Bring it back. Bring it back,
yeah,
because that's what we have to do anyway.
Kind of like,
People Google every fucking thing.
yeah. Google
Okay.
me.
Google me. Okay.
Yeah.
So here's no, that's not it.
Oh, I don't have it.
Okay, you don't have it.
You,
Okay, it's all good.
you was following
That was-
me. That's like someone.
You've been there, so
But what?
it would have been the last one I sent you. The last,
Okay.
The
Go
last
ahead. Keep
video I sent
talking.
you.
I get it.
So, you know, one of the things that in the barbershop or whatever it is that you do, you have to network. You have to network with people. And once you increase your network, you will definitely increase your net worth. So I met with this young brother here. He's a Navy veteran. So he brought out this clipper, and it's called the clipper brush. So
Wow.
So I actually cut my hair with this today.
You did
Yes, it is. When I tell you this is an amazing product,
a clipper brush.
a clipper brush. So
You
basically,
guys pay attention to this stuff. Look how nice it looks.
so basically, it has a guard on it, right? So the guard starts at 1 and it goes up to 6, and you brush your hair, and you cut it. You're just cutting
And brushing.
and brushing.
Oh my God.
Yes,
Mhm.
yes. So
He needs to get the Shark Tank.
no, he's moving in the right direction. But
That's awesome.
if the company is 4MAS, 4MAS, and it's for the masses. So if you go to 4masgrooming.com,
Oh wow.
we have a promo code OG 2023. That's OG 2023. You're going to save 20% and get free shipping.
Oh my
This
God.
right here is a game changer.
That is super cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That is super cool. And it's light.
Yeah, and the cool thing about it is
Look, Robert, I don't know if my son is watching, but he needs to be watching. Look, this kind of stuff is amazing. Like, this is innovative.
Mm-hmm.
This is super cool. See, you get the new 2000 shit here. That's what you get here.
so it's like this here. Look,
So you, and then just brush and cut.
brush and cut.
Look at that, y'all. A brush that cuts hair.
So
like,
if you right-handed, bam, you got it. If you left-handed, go right here. Same thing.
oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Congratulations to him on that
Yeah.
invention.
So my guy Mariko Simpson, like I said, 4masgrooming.com. And like most people are like, why ain't I promote his stuff? No, because listen, we're on a platform where we have to figure out
exactly.
how we can work
I
together.
love that
Mhm.
about you.
We have to
I
work
love
together.
that about you.
You know, so 4masgrooming.com, tryatease.com, These are both Black-owned companies, but our products aren't made for only Black people. We have a universal product. So we want you to just check us out. And I just want to thank you for having me on your show today.
My pleasure. Did we get the video of the machine?
Yeah, it is.
Tell us about the machine.
So this is our brand new innovative vending machine right here. The cool thing about this machine is it's going to make money two ways. It makes money through advertisement. Then once you hit the button, you can buy the products. And then after you buy your products, you will be on your way to being at ease.
I love it. I love it. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you helping us break down the bro code. Because like I said, like I wondered like if the code even still exists because of some of the shit that be happening that we experience with men. So you wonder like, damn, is there a fucking code? Like there gotta be some kind of something that you guys go by, you know, and you know it was there, but you know, men were saying don't tell and don't do like it's no secret. Like there needs to be some morals when it comes to people dealing with people. So I appreciate you being here. I really do. Thank you so much.
I'm gonna say this right here. I learned so much about you on the show here.
Do you?
And now and now what happens is the end of the show takes me back to the beginning of the show. You know too many people. That's why you single.
Because let me tell you, because this man was like, why are you single? And I was like, he was like, why are you still single? And I was like, he was like, because you choose to be. And I was trying to explain to you that for me, it's not that I choose to be because I don't want to be.
Right.
Okay. I want to date to get married. That's what I want to do. Until then, I gotta kiss some fucking frogs. But it's not like I choose to be single out here. But I will not just jump into bed or into a relationship or into a situationship with anybody. Been there and done that. I have more time behind me than I do in front of me. So I have got to tread and choose intellectually. I've got to choose wisely, and I gotta be fucking on point. Nothing's promised, but I can be calculated with my moves on this chessboard called life.
So are you celibate or do you celebrate?
I celebrate here and there.
Yeah. So further note.
I mean, I don't know. Celibate means like we talked about toys, right? We talked about the rose. Like he was like, why do people need the rose? Like, I prefer a physical body, but until then, I will utilize the toys that I have purchased, which I enjoy. And contrary to popular belief, toys do not make you not want a physical person. That is a fucking lie.
Mm-hmm.
No.
I will never not crave a man. I will never not want a man. There's no less sensitivity when it comes to being turned on by a man because you have used toys. I don't care what you guys say. If you have dealt with someone, that is your experience. That is not facts.
You're gonna start stuttering if you keep messing with all them toys.
Why? I got good batteries.
No.
Oh.
People like thank you.
That's not what happened. That's not what happened. That is not what happened. So to answer your question, but then knowing all the people has nothing to do with me being single.
No, because
why do you say that?
Because it's like every homegirl you got then probably dated somebody that's trying to
that's true.
You know.
Yeah.
So now I understand the shirt. Make money, not friends. Bam.
Hey,
there you go.
It is what it is. But I know, I truly believe in love, and I know that love exists. So that's why I will never give up. I don't care if I'm 60 and getting married at 60. I don't give a shit. I know there's someone out there for me, and I'm not going to give up the hope that it's coming. I know it's coming, but I'm just not going to do any fucking pain until I get there. If that means re-upping on my rose, then that's what I'll do. Shit, who cares?
Keep that cake on the table and let just people just look at it.
So
the better for your viewing pleasure, my darling.
So to start the show, he started out with lyrics, right?
He started,
Go listen to Luther, The Power of Love.
Oh, listen to Luther and the Power of Love. Okay, he said, So we've been quoting songs here, guys. So with that being said, this has been Tank's Talks, and I appreciate you guys hopping on. I appreciate your comments, you joining. I love you guys, and until next week, we'll see you later, lookers and lovers.
Hold on.